Matt Moreno, what's going on, my man?
Man, it's been a busy morning. How
Dude,
about you?
busy morning, busy weekend, busy everything. Which is good.
Oh yeah,
better than not being busy.
I agree.
Yeah. How's it going? How was your weekend though?
Oh, it was amazing. We had that Easter egg hunt at Shanghai Park on Saturday, and it started out dicey, man. We had people that were canceling, like vendors that didn't want to be out in the rain, and the weather said that it was supposed to clear up, and then I'd see another forecast that was like, no, it's going to rain though, like a lot on you. And then I'd see another one that was like, oh, it's just going to be misty. It's no big deal. And then we get out there and, we had just wonderful attendance. I mean, there were hundreds of people out there. The vendors that showed up, they all, it was profitable for them. It was just a great time. And it really felt good giving back to the community.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome. I popped by for a quick minute. Dude, like I said, the weekend was busy. I felt like I wasn't at home at all this weekend.
Right.
It was ridiculous. But no, we popped by, and as soon as we pulled up, Grayson was asleep in the car. So anytime we get somewhere when he's asleep, he's like not wanting to do anything, all shy and whatnot.
Right, it's all antisocial.
Still barely waking up and whatever. Well, all the kids were like lining up, getting ready to run out. And I mean, there was probably like 40 kids ready to go out there. And so we get down. I'm like, come on, let's go. I'm all dragging him behind me, trying to hurry up. And he was pulling me towards the little bounce house thing. So I didn't even get to go do the egg hunt, but this dude did jump around and he was having fun. Awesome. So it was super cool, man. Seeing everybody out there. Met a couple people. Met your dad.
Yeah.
Yep. He was cool.
Yep. My brother.
Brother was out there. There's quite a few people, man. And it wasn't raining. We got there. It was actually, to be honest with you, it was like sticky outside. It was like muggy. Like more than it was wet or rainy, so
yeah, there was a humidity to the air. Man, once those clouds burned away, it was just blue skies and wonderful.
And that happened like right towards the end of the event too. Like I noticed that too. I was like, if this could have just happened 3 hours sooner, there would be no issues. But either way, man, I think it turned out good.
And it turned out great. I couldn't believe it. Like around 11:35, I was starting to sweat it, and I was like, "Man, are people going to show up?" And then I had run an errand to go grab something from the house or whatever, and on the way back, there's cars that were starting to line up along the park, and I was like, "Well, they could be there for us, or they could be there for whatever reason, It's whatever."
Yeah.
And then I'm walking over to where our booth is. And you kind of look over in the car, and there's people with Easter egg baskets, like kids. I was like, "Oh, thank God, this is gonna be killer." And then once 12 o'clock hit, everybody showed up. I was like, "All right, it's on."
That's right, man. And you know what? A lot of that has to go into, similar to our line of work, is all of the efforts you guys put into making the event. I know it wasn't an easy process to put it. It never is an easy process for anybody, but especially something on a large scale with having vendors and having people come and putting the whole event together, like you said, for the community. Was a lot harder than anticipated, or was it kind of just went with the flow?
Janelle did all the scheduling. I mean, I maybe had a couple vendors that I called, and everything else was her, and she scheduled that out, and she made sure that there was like gonna be stuff for the raffle, and there's she ordered all the stuff to be able to do the Easter egg hunt, be able to do the spoon races, the sack races. She scheduled all those out and like made sure that, the kids were organized while they're out there playing the games and stuff. I just kind of like stood there and, I mean, sure, I marketed the things.
Yeah.
Everything. Right. But I was just really there for moral support. and then to socialize and hang out. Like, she did a wonderful job.
Yeah, no, for sure. I know. I seen it posted everywhere. I seen one of your flyers on Plymouth Street. You know, like you guys put it out there. I thought it was very well marketed. So no escaping that one. And kudos to Janelle for that one. You know, I would say Matt too, but you know,
No.
he provided the last name. So
Yeah, I was there.
That's
You know, when
what's up,
she
man.
put out the Facebook invite or whatever, the event,
Yeah.
you know, I clicked on maybe, and I came through 100%
On your part, yep, by showing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I bet if she was here, she might smack you, but it's all right.
Oh, she's right there.
Oh man, that's great. All right, well, we'll let the smack come in after, you know, we're done going live on that one. But that's great, man. That's some good stuff. What you got planned for the week, man?
All kinds of stuff. I mean, so last time I was talking about, you know, getting back to the like organic lead generation.
Right.
And so that's what I've been doing, and it has been working.
Yeah.
I mean, I got a new buyer today that is
Go.
moving here from Idaho for, you know, she said
Let's
that
go.
since everybody's from California has moved
Going
up there, she figured, you know, there'd be room for her here.
Yeah.
So, you know, that all comes from just following up with people and calling people every single day. So I'm just going to continue to do those organic things that drive my business forward. You know, I was talking to an agent earlier today, Adam Avalos, out of our office.
Adam.
And I offered, I was like, dude, let's go door knocking. Let's go hit a neighborhood, you know, start reaching out to people the way we did before everything shut down.
Yeah.
What about you, man? What do you got going?
Cool. That's definitely what's up. Yeah, me and actually, it's funny you mentioned going door knocking with Adam. Me and Mikkel set up a day because she obviously has her other job and whatnot, but we set up a day this week to go as well. I haven't looked at the weather one, but you know, we don't care about the weather. We make things happen regardless. So, but yeah, we're gonna pick a day out of the week to go make it happen. And yeah, dude, same thing, prospecting per usual, doing the calling, doing the emailing, doing everything, following up with everybody that needs to be followed up with. Normal routine of, you know, the business, right? Because we definitely are in the business world. So without the business, we are nothing.
So are you just going to email people like once and then just say, you know, forget it?
You know, I feel like that's like the best thing to do, right? Like just one time, let it go through. And then if they don't respond, just be like, oh, it's okay. I'll let somebody else take care of the rest.
Someone else take that.
I tried. You know, no, definitely not, man. Sending multiple emails. Actually, I just sent out probably about 200 emails this morning. Sent out about 80 text messages. And a lot of that is due to what we're going on. Actually, I might as well throw it out there with Sekou, man, going through the training. It is my fourth time doing Appointment Academy. Okay. A lot of people think that, you know, you do a training and you're like, great, cool, it's done. It's not really even a training. It's more like a interactive exercise than it is just a training, because yes, he's teaching you things, but throughout the process of it, we're actually applying those methods. So the very first time I took it, so I was an agent. I was probably a month and a half into the business, and I took that first course or that first exercise, 5 a.m. in the morning. The next one was at 5. The third one was at 5. Sekou set us up, did this one at 8 a.m. so that we on the West Coast can attend without, you know, ruining our sleep habits and whatnot. So ended up being super cool. Got here at like 7:30, set up, you know, did the whole shebang, and just learned, man. And for my fourth time, and we kind of touched base on this when you asked me earlier, you were like, you know, would you learn or would you do, you know? And some of it was repetitiveness and like, or more of like repetitive, not repetitiveness, but repetitive. And fucking basically I picked one thing out of there though that I did actually learn, that it was something that I might have heard before and I didn't really pay attention to it. And then this time it kind of stuck. So I just jotted it down, and I'm going to apply it to my future I guess, prospecting and stuff that I do, which is, I think, going to be beneficial. We'll find out. I know it came from a great source, so I think it'll be good.
Seiku's brilliant too, you know. I mean, everything that I've seen of his is just straight fire.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. And like I said, it's West Coast time. I understand people not wanting to get up at 4:30 in the morning and do a training and be all interactive and all of that stuff. The crazy thing about it, though, was those earlier times, I thought I was going to be tired. I don't go to sleep till like 2 a.m. every day anyway.
Right.
You know, like I'm up late. So it's like getting up at 4 to get ready to come, you know, jump on a training and be interactive and doing that. It's kind of like you would think you'd be tired and unmotivated, all of that stuff. But weirdly, it was like the opposite. It was like, I'm getting up for a reason. I'm going to make this happen. I know it's for my business. It's going to help me grow. I need to do these things. So since I need to do this, I'm going to be there and show up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was cool. Same thing with this morning, though. It just gave me a little more sleep time. And so I woke up, same thing, though, 6 o'clock in the morning, got ready, came over here, same thing, game mode, pretty much all the time. So it was pretty cool. But yeah, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. So if you haven't, anybody out there hasn't registered yet, you could still register.
Where do they go to register for that?
That's what I was about to say. Theappointmentacademy.com. If you go to theappointmentacademy.com, I'll put a link in the comments. I don't know if I could do it right now, but I'll put a link in the comments later after the live. And that way, if you want to register, you could register, jump on there. It's just name and email so that they could send a Zoom link to you. Then there's going to be a private group that you can join. And it's basically just massive top producing people that are in this group just getting deals, man, like deal after deal. Like I think Seiku said in 2021, he did about almost a deal a day.
Dang.
I think he said they did like 280. That's crazy. He said, and they're on track this year for doing a deal a day, if not more. So it's like, I'm telling you, the knowledge and the skill set is there, and dude is dumping it. It's free. I forgot to mention that's it's free. Like literally just show up, listen. You could still join, like I said, even if you didn't go today, register, jump on the link, man. And
let's
check
say
it out.
Somebody
man.
has an appointment or something at 8 in the morning and can't make it until later.
Right.
Is it a closed group once 8 o'clock hits, or can they hop in anytime?
Hop in anytime. Check this out. Showed up here today. Jumped on the live. I showed up at 8 o'clock, right? I got here at or I showed up to the office after I got coffee and stuff at like 8 o'clock. I was on live on my phone. Like I was sitting there or on the Zoom on my phone, came into the office, pulled up the computer, got on here, boom, closed the phone. Now I'm on my laptop. I forgot that I had to handle something today, and it was like 9:30, and I was like, oh crap.
Yeah.
So opened up my phone, got on Zoom, took off, and I was in the car listening, interacting, staying with it. You know what I mean? Then I handled what I had to handle. My phone stayed in the car, did its thing, and then I came back, jumped right back on it, caught the last hour. So you can jump in whenever. That's why I say if you register, you can definitely just do Wednesday. If like Wednesday's busy, then just do Thursday. You're missing the first 3 days. Like I said, it's an interactive thing. So what we do Monday, we set ourselves up for Tuesday. What we do Tuesday kind of sets yourself up for Wednesday. But not all day, excuse me. Dude, this Red Bull got me burping like crazy right now. But but it is it's an interactive thing. I know he said that he's going to be having other people, speakers, guest people come on. Happens every time. Some great people, man. Nick came on last one. We had Jennifer. Yeah, dude, it's just fun. I think everyone should try it. And if you don't like it, make a different one and not want to go to yours. You know what I mean? I think that'd be sick too. I would support you, especially if you're shooting all the knowledge, man. Like, come on now. So that's cool, man. But yeah, for the rest of the week, don't really have much other than work, man. Just work. I'm like looking up at my account, like my board to see like.
Yeah, I was gonna say you should probably tell everybody what you're looking at there. It looks like you just saw. I'm in dreamland now.
Oh, I'm all like sitting there like, what am I gonna say? No, I'm just looking at my board, man. I have my goals for my end of the year that I've written down, and I'm trying to think, am I doing things this week that are gonna get me there type deal. So that's basically what I'm looking at. I think I could work on some of my videos I'm gonna be putting out. So I just did a poll on Instagram, and since I'm live, I might as well announce it now. So since I'm live, the poll was, what do the people want? Do they want a video series? Do they want, real estate tips and tricks, or do they want a giveaway? Well, that's 3. There you go, 3.
Right.
So I did. I got the votes, and the votes said a giveaway. So I'm gonna be doing it. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing a giveaway. It was close though, bro. Like it was. I had 9 people say giveaway. I had 8 people say real estate tips and tricks, and I had 7. No, 7 people tips and tricks, and 8 people on what's that called? Video series. Yeah. So either way, I'm working on my video series already. So that's something that is on my list for end of year. And so I basically have to just finalize those things, put them together and whatnot. So I could work on those. But yeah, giveaway coming soon. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I have an idea, but I'm not gonna announce it. I'll announce it on the giveaway post.
When is your 1-year anniversary date? Like when is
my 1-year anniversary date was March 12th.
Okay.
So I just hit a year being in the business and just passed up sitting at, wait, are we past the 12th in April? So I'm about a year and a month in.
Okay, so these are fresh goals.
Yeah, these are no.
These aren't like things that you had planned that you have to get wrapped up by a certain day. These are new, 1 month into it. This is what you have planned out for the next 12 weeks.
Yes and no. So the calendar year starts, January, December. So in order to hit my goals in my year, type deal, not in my, what do they call it? Like my licensed year? Instead, it's the fiscal year, whatever they call that crap. I don't pay attention to it, but basically, so as of January, I set that goal. It was like mid-January, and I was like, dude, I need to set some goals for whether people call it Q1, my end of year, 12-week year type deal, right? So I set my goals, and I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people think that we just gloat about how well we're doing all the time. I'll tell you right now, my ass is behind. I'm trying to get there, bro. Like I'm behind like 4 or 5 transactions. I haven't looked because I don't normally look. I just do it when my date's there. I'm like, okay, what did I not do good enough? And I try and get better. But as of right now, dude, my ass is behind, and I need to do more. That's why door knocking's happening again. I wasn't getting much luck with door knocking. I know you have to be consistent with it, and I was doing it like, I would say once every week for a good 6 months. And I wasn't getting really results. And so I put more attention into something else. And now it's kind of like flopped. I did door knocking a couple weeks ago and got a couple of good conversations out of it that I haven't gotten on my other, sources of things. And so I'm like, well, maybe it's time just to flip it up. Maybe my energy was different out there than it has been.
That's exactly what it is. You haven't done that activity in a while, and your energy is in a better spot, so you're able to communicate with people in a different way. What I've noticed is that doing those activities consistently, it'll feel like all of a sudden real estate's coming to you, right? Like I go out and door knock or I call people consistently, and then the deals that I get, they may be from, an old lead, but it's because I've started following up with that old lead.
Right.
So everything that you do in real estate today isn't going to pay off for a little bit. It's more of a deferred investment of time. If you're out there door knocking and you're getting success, it is because you're in a good mood.
Yeah.
People like
or the other side was in a good mood.
Exactly.
It has to be one or the other. Either you said all the right things and your energy was right, or you said all the right things and the other side of the energy was right. Because like you said, bro, like it really does come down to that. It comes down to, what you're putting out. And it's funny, dude, like our thought processes of all of us around here are kind of similar. Actually, not kind of, very similar. Of do your work, stay motivated, follow up, all these things, right? And Sekou went on to say today, he was talking and he was like, if I call you and I'm like, hey, how's it going? My name's Angel. He's all, bro, they're gonna hang up on you. Like it's gonna be weird
immediately.
Yeah, it's like I would hang up on myself if I listen to my voicemail. I'm like, delete, need to redo that, like, you know, because it's like that's just weird. So it really has a lot to do with how you come off, your energy, all of that stuff, man. And I don't know, I just like having fun. So I might not be the right agent for somebody, and I'm okay with that. Like, I think I've probably fired a few. Well, I call it firing, but I quit working with a few individuals that I've passed to other people because like they didn't fit, you know, like they didn't. I was excited about them buying a home, more excited than they were. They were like, you know, like I understand being nervous is one thing, but it wasn't like a nervous thing. It was more of a like, calm down, dude. But I'm like, dude, this is freaking exciting. Like, how do you calm down? You're investing in your future. Like, let's go. Like, when's the party? You know, like, let me throw it for you. But I don't know, man. It is what it is, and everybody has their own ways. And I don't know. I like to have fun, bro. So if I'm gonna be doing something for somebody, I'm gonna have fun doing it, and I'm gonna give it my all. And that might not work for some people. So yeah, dude. But door knocking is the way we're gonna go.
I was just thinking about it too, and you're saying that you feel behind, like you feel like you're behind on getting stuff done.
Yeah,
and you should be. That's the healthy way of running a business. You shouldn't be like bored, you know, because if you're bored, your goals are too short.
Right.
Bottom line, you didn't give yourself enough stuff to do. I think you're just killing it, bro. I think it's awesome.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I'm trying, man. That's all I've been saying since the beginning. Everyone, you know, throws the shout outs out there, like, you're doing great, you're doing this. And man, it's all love from everybody. And I appreciate it because, like, without everybody here, you know, things wouldn't really happen. I mean, I'm sure I could have got maybe 1 or 2 deals, but the energy, again, like you said, makes you want to do better. And speaking of energy and goals and doing all this, my guy, you here. He just is about to close his second transaction, been an agent for like a couple months, and he's about to close his second and has like 3 probably in the works. Like, my guy's doing nice. He's out there grinding. Said that he was at the barbershop, man, and caught somebody saying, hey, this or that, turned it into business. Like, that's literally what our business is networking, referral, you know, just reaching out to everybody. And I just want to give a huge shout out to dude. Part of EXP, there's a mentor program. And once you get 3 transactions, you get to get out of it. Well, there's some modules you got to do, but you get to get out of it and become a solo agent is what they call it. And dude's on track to do that in like less than 3 months.
Quick.
Like,
what's the average amount of time that somebody spends in that program?
Honestly, I'm not too sure because the program is nationwide, so it's across a lot of boards. And if you got someone like you here who's dedicated, putting into work, making things happen, their time is going to be a lot shorter than somebody else's. So I know you said average, but without me knowing those other variables, I kind of can't say. But if I was to go off of my experience of being a new agent in my first 3 months, I closed 4 deals. So that would be 3 months. So I would think, you know, 1 a month, call it good. So 3 months, I would say, because you have 90 days to get your modules done. Once those 90 days happen, if those modules aren't done, you don't have a check on that graduation requirements. So yeah, dude, he's crushing it, man.
That's
like, it's
awesome, man.
I feel like a proud
so
father, you know. I know, me too. Like, I'm over here like, dude, let's go. And he's all like, yeah, it's my second one. I'm like, no, like, what's up? We need to go party, bro. Like, I don't know, man. I think my energy is just high for success, honestly.
When I saw him earlier, man, he seemed like he was really happy with himself and really happy with the industry. So
yeah, for sure. We sat down when he first got here, and I asked him, you know, like, what are your goals? You know, like, what are you trying to do? And he gave me his deadlines. I'll let him talk about that on his live or whatever he's going to plan on talking about it. But I'll just say he's on track. Like, for what he wants to do by a certain day, like, he's definitely on track. And I don't think it's a factor of setting a small goal because his goal is pretty big. And I even questioned him on it. I was like, that's what you want to do? And then he was like, yeah. And then I was like, all right, cool. That was my goal. So if you get that, let's go. Like, so, and I came short of that goal. My first year, man, I was trying to get 25, bro. My first year in the business, I was trying to get 25 deals and I didn't hit that goal. I came short by like 12. So this year I doubled it because I'm trying to get more. So, here we go. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get that done, but But yeah, man. So what's up? You got any, of any events coming up soon or anything going like that in the area?
I'm trying to remember. I know that our office has a schedule of events coming up, but I can't remember exact dates. When is Academy doing their lunch and learn?
I believe Academies is the 21st, if I remember correctly. It was the 21st at 12. I'm not sure who they're bringing, but Academy Mortgage having that lunch and linger. And that really is a lunch and linger. Like we're not really doing business. We're all just chopping it up, having fun.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's cool. So if you like food and you like talking, and if you like food and talking, then you should just stop by and come say what's up. I'll probably be there. I know you guys will probably be there. So
I'm there at every single one. The only way that I don't go is if I'm like out of town,
Yeah, that's true. There's been a couple where I've showed up because doing business, we have to set appointments based off our clients just as much as us. And so I had 12 o'clock appointments. So I'm showing up at 12:40 and they're like, wow, you came for the food. I'm like, nah, bro. Like,
I would have been like, yeah, I did. Chris. I came here specifically for the food.
Well, it's hard, bro. When you go to a lunch with a client and you have lunch with them, and then you go to, I'm trying to make it to Academy for the lunch and linger, and then they're like, you trying to eat? I'm like, I already ate, dude. And they're like, what? And I'm like, yeah, they're all mad at me for not wanting to eat. So I don't know, bro. It's cool though. I love it, man. It's fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, this has been great. We got to keep doing this, man. I love doing
I know
this,
we missed last Monday, man. It feels like we haven't done it in forever, done one of these lives.
1 week. Well, that's all it took was it just broke the norm, It's so weird, but it's all right. We'll stay on track. We'll make it happen. And I got to give a shout out to Lena's little sister, Malia. It's her birthday today. So happy birthday. Turning 16. She's becoming awesome. Big. Yep. So we got her a gift. I know she's gonna be pretty happy about it. But it's not like a right now gift, if that makes sense. And she don't have Facebook, so she ain't gonna see even if I told you guys what it was. So, but
she doesn't have Facebook that you know of.
Yeah, I was gonna say that I know of. She might have it. She can comment on this and be like, "I've been following you this whole time."
She'll be all liking it and sharing it.
Oh shit! Like, that's funny, man. Yeah, I just happy birthday to her. And I just got my MRP certification. Actually, I forgot to mention that, my military relocation professional cert. So I just completed that yesterday, dude. I was gonna tell you that this morning, and I totally forgot to even mention.
That's cool, man. I'm happy for you. That's got to be a special one for you, considering you're in the military.
Heck yeah, no, it was cool. I honestly, in the beginning, I didn't even think about doing that. I didn't know that there was. I mean, some people say there's no benefits to doing it, but there's like certain things, online websites and certain places that you could reach being certified in that. And so I thought about it and I was like, oh, I got to just do a course real quick. And it's only 8 hours.
There's always a benefit to furthering your education.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
I don't care what it is.
Yeah.
If you're doing something that makes you a better person, a better professional, a better, anything, there's a benefit to that. It doesn't matter if it pays off in money or experience and education. Like there's benefit to it. That's awesome, man. I'm proud of you.
Choking. I appreciate it. Talking like a real growth mindset person right there, huh? Yeah. That's true, sure. Man. It is. It's hard. That's why these trainings, dude, I love doing all these trainings and all the schooling and all that stuff, because I might know how to do something, but somebody might know how to do it better.
Right.
And if that person can do it better and they're willing to teach me how to do it, like from there, that's just a domino effect of me teaching these mentees and me throwing it out to you. And then, you getting info, like the whole book thing. When you're talking about the book saying most books are this long and this, I didn't know none of that crap. Like I never paid attention to that. I read them, but I'm like, I never thought, damn, this is really over 40,000 words. That must've been a lot, like
I'm almost done.
You are?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, I have another chapter and a half to write, and then I have to format it. And then once it's formatted, it goes into copywriting and then publishing.
Is that like a long process as well?
No.
No? That's quicker than writing it?
Oh yeah, it's just highlighting all the words and then formatting the page to where you generally want about 10 words to each page with half-inch margins on each page. So once that's locked in, then I send the manuscript to the copyright office and pay them. It's super cheap. It's like $68 or something. And it'll be my copyrighted literary work. And then I just slap a copyright page on the first page and send it in for publishing. And then boom.
Boom. And then Angel gets the first signed book. Okay, well, Janelle could get the first one. I'll get the second signed book.
Oh, you're not getting the first one, bro.
Hey, I could try, right? I could try.
You'd have the second one.
Hell yeah. No, that's cool, man. That's super dope, dude. I don't know if the whole book writing thing is probably somewhere in my future, but I don't know if I'd hit that mark yet.
I've always been really good at writing.
Yeah.
And it's something that I enjoy. So naturally, becoming an expert at something, I should write about it.
Now, I have a question on that.
Give that information out.
Do you legitly write or are you typing?
Oh, I'm not writing by hand. It's not like I have a feather pen with with an inkwell. You know what I'm saying? This is
you're all
writing in
no, I was just curious, man, because I can't write that much.
So it's all typed. But what's interesting is a lot of it is on my phone at night when Janelle's watching something that I don't feel like watching. I sit there and work on my book. Right.
So then you're really texting yourself. That's what's up.
And then it's right there in my phone. I just put it on the computer and format it. And yeah.
That's killer, man.
I'm absolutely not. There's no inkwell in my office. Like I'm not trying to click the pen and that's not happening.
I mean, I do it for the notes, bro. Like this is from the last appointment academy, just on like things we should be paying attention to most, right? So like I'm all these pages, and after like the first paragraph, I'm like, dude, my wrist hurts. Like, why can I not just like say it into
up? I know.
Yeah, it's like right here too. It's like the weirdest, like just cave feeling. It sucks, but whatever's clever, I'm glad you can do it that way. Technology.
So I'm typing a book.
I just had to ask, man. Like honestly, Alina, she writes in a journal, like, and I mean, she's writing. I'm like, man, that
would drive me nuts.
Yes, and like I know it's good to write and express out, and it's good for you mentally and all that stuff. But bro, that's like too much pain to go through. Like.
So what are you reading right now?
What am I reading? So I just got done with the 12-week year. I finished that one up about a few weeks ago.
You told me about that one, and boom.
That's right. Let's go. Yes. Have you started it?
I'm almost done.
Oh, damn. Well, I'm a slow reader. I think I have like a second grade level of reading. So there's a lot of big words I got to look up all the time because it just, to me, I'm like, what did that sentence even mean? And then I look it up. I'm like, oh, so I should apply this to my business. Okay.
Have you read Scaling Up?
No, but I listened to an audio file. I believe if it's the same one that I'm thinking about.
This one?
Oh, I don't know.
Vern Harnish?
I don't know.
That book is fire, dude.
I don't know because I remember reading one. It was called Scaling Up Your Business is what it said. Scaling Up Your Business. And after going through it, I realized at that point in time, that book wasn't meant for me right now. So if it's the same thing, but I just remembered it differently, I just knew it's weird. It's kind of like trainings. Like some stuff is going to resonate with you better because it's where you're at in your career. And right now that 12-week year is what really needed to put me into gear. That's why I reached out to that one. There's another one. It says like, what's it called? Extreme Ownership was the last one I just read. And it's basically owning up to your own crap. It was written by some SEALs. So it's really military wise, the way the team structure is and all that stuff. really has an effect on your mental, on how you run your business and do stuff for your business and all of that. So that was the last book I just read right before 12 week. I was actually finishing that one up and started 12 week year. So those are the last ones. The ones I just picked up was The Right Words to Say and Tactical Something. Where's it at? Let me grab it. I got it. No, wait. No, the one I have in here is Exactly What to Say to Close the Deal.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So that was the last one. I seen it and I was like, I'm going to grab it. So if you guys can see who that is, Blue. Yeah. But it was pretty cool. So far, it's been pretty good, dude. It's honestly like stuff that I'm like, oh, yeah, of course. That's what you should say. But do you ever really say it? So, it's cool, man. We'll have to touch base on a lot of this again. And just keep each other in check. I know you do that pretty well for me, so I appreciate it. But yeah, man. So until next time, one thing for the week. What can you let them know? What can you tell them to stay focused? How to stay focused? Game business. Give them a tip. What you got?
So I think that just staying positive about your business. If it may seem like you don't have anything going right now. If you look at it from a negative point, it's not going to be positive for your business. So just stay positive, keep consistent phone calls happening, make sure that you're doing all the basics every single day, right when you start the day. Do that stuff, then try to build your business. And I think at the end, you'll be happier for it.
I'm digging it. Yes, positivity, energy, everything is important, man. You guys heard from Matt. He's the greatest. So until next time, we'll give you another tip. But until then, if you need to get a hold of us, reach out to us anywhere, every platform, dude. You know how to get a hold of us. So make it happen. But all right, Matt, how's it going? We'll see you later, bro.
All right. Bye.
Later, man.